Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Tonight, I'm going to be testing out. Let me see if I can get. Oh, it's going to get blown out. I'm going to be testing out these leaves. They say that they're a coaster, but I'm going to tell you something. Look at that on my hand. That one maybe is a coaster. This one's iffy. So we will see how it turns out. So let me say hello to the people in the chat. And Carol T, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for becoming one of the supporters. I don't have a supporter video yet, but let me give you the super chat one, because you're a supporter superstar. So I better be careful too hitting those keys. I still have Brian's stuff up there in the wheel up there. Okay, before I get my hands sticky, I wanted to unmold these. These are the mystery molds. These are some molds I made. So, oh, let me see. Carol and Melinda, well, Mel, Jeff B, Catherine, Cheryl. Welcome, everybody. Mary Lou, let's see, who else? Oh, I saw Evelyn earlier. I don't know if she's still here. So, y'all welcome. This one was, I cheated, okay? I'm not going to glue the foam board down. Hello, Dina. Dina. Nice to see you, girl. Jeff did some on ATD a while back. I think last week maybe. He did his by making the box out of a foam board. But I found a dish that I could cut, which makes it easier. Oh, and of course, oh no. Don't tell me I'm going to have a problem tearing this. Well, let me see if I can pop it out this way. No? Okay. I probably should have started the unmolding before I started the live. So, did I miss anybody? Oh, hello, Melissa, and hello, Sally. Mel, I needed you to try to get a hold of me if you can on Facebook or Instagram, because I got a question about shipping to Slovenia. I just about had a fit today when I saw it said $110, and it's like, oh my God. I mean, not $110, $212 for a package that weighs 2 pounds, 13 ounces. There's got to be. That was DHL. So I just wanted to ask you real quick in a private message how much it cost you and what service you use, because I've got a box ready for Fiona, but I love Fiona, but I don't love her $212 worth. You know, she's a very, she shares everything she knows with us. Okay, now it's coming out. See, this is just, there was a bottom to it. This is one of those Ziploc freezer containers. And then you put down the sticky tape. Then you cut it about this high, and you put it down and you glue. I've got a video coming up showing you how I did that. But I wanted to, in case I had any more resin left tonight, I wanted to, and of course it seeped under, but this is not hard to get rid of. All you got to do is just, let me bring it over here so you can see what I'm doing. It's just trim it. I'm venturing into making molds because I love these coasters, these ceramic coasters. They're called Arabesque, but they're not cheap, okay? You pay anywhere from 8 cents to 16 cents for those square coasters, depending on where you get it at. these things are 12 for $12, so there. I cut my glove open, okay. Not my finger, just the glove. Okay. Might not be able to use it tonight because I have to do a lot of trimming right there, it seems. Okay. For some reason, my tiles stuck to it right there. Okay, I'm not going to do the rest of it. If I don't do them tonight, I will do these tomorrow night on Artapalooza. Tonight is all about these leaves, which I can't see them being, some of them I can't see being coasters, and this one's got a little post in it where you can put like a string through it. I'm not too sure about that for a coaster either. Okay, so I got 8 little cups out. I got a black and a white, and I've got all kinds of greens. So I'm going to see. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, well, I do have some, but I'm getting low on them, so I'm using the cheaper ones. You got to do what you got to do in these times, you know. Hey, gloves are hard to come by, so you use whatever you got or whatever you can find. My hand is all sweaty now. My fingers don't want to go where they belong. And my nails, of course, are getting in the way. And these are large. They should have been bigger on me than this. You know what? I'll put it on after my hand dries off. Because now I'm going to fight getting it off. Okay, so I'm thinking for these 5 coasters, I'm going to do about 8 ounces. I don't think this one's going to make a very good coaster. I mean, we'll see. You know, we'll see. I did look at the picture. If you go to them on Amazon where they're sold at, it looked like they had like darker green around the outside and then lighter green towards the middle. So I'm going to mix up, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to mix up the black and the white, but I got all my greens out. I only listed 4 of the greens below, or 4 of the colors below, because I wasn't sure how much I was going to use. Okay, come on. So, and everybody that made it to my live Sunday, let me see, yeah, Mary, okay, I just read Mary Lou's question. You can. It depends on, see, I don't know how the bubbles are going to be. Don't pour it too thick. You might have to pour it a couple of different layers. And do not, if you're using a silicone mold, don't use a torch and don't use the heat gun on high. If you got a heat embosser air blower, that'll work too. But yeah, every resin reacts differently. I've never used that resin, so I can't say for sure that it'll work. But, I mean, this KS resin right here is not made for casting. But it doesn't, I don't have that many problems with the air bubbles. Oh, well, who is that? Oh, Sue. Hi, Sue. Or I should say, good day, Sue. Oh, oh my goodness. I didn't know that, Cheryl. Oh my God. Mary Lou, are you going to be pouring your coasters into molds, or are you going to be pouring them over the top of tiles? Yeah. You know what? It's how do I put it? They don't have a lot of people to actually sit and watch these things. So they got their artificial intelligence that's trying to catch things, and sometimes it won't catch things, or it'll catch things that it shouldn't, you know. Jeff, guilty conscience. Oh, you poor thing. And hello, Gina Bina. And let's see, did I miss anybody? I'm looking. Yep, thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, most resins you can pour in these coaster molds. Oh, over the top of wooden ones. Yeah, you can do that. It's when you start getting into molds that are this, oh, blown out up there. When you start getting in the molds that are about a 1/4 inch thick or a little over a 1/4 inch, you have problems with it. But you have to just be mindful of the bubbles, you know, if you do them in the molds. Okay, I'm mixing my resin for 3 minutes, although I haven't mixed it for the whole 2 minutes that I see on the clock. Okay, and I do want to tell you, well, first I want to thank everybody who's here that was here Sunday. Oh, almost 2 hours. I did 4 paintings, gave one away, but Mr. Brian over at Spontaneous Creations by Brian gave away not 1, but 2 sets of his little toys that you can pour over. I used 4 of them in my live, and the winner of the painting, which was D&D Art Gallery, Deb, she picked the one that I think was the last one I did with a split cup. So thank you guys all for coming out that day. Yes, it was, Gina, wasn't it? And hello, Pamela. And thank you guys for coming out tonight and watching. I'm going to try to keep this as I gotta go moderate over at the Artist Haven at 7 o'clock, so I don't want to be, I have to just shut off this and go over there. Takes time to clean up this stuff. Okay, let me see if I can get this glove back on, because I can feel stickiness getting on my hand. Oh, thank you very much, Cheryl. Tomorrow's toy day. Now, are you going to be doing videos and putting them up on your channel, Evelyn, or are you just going to play with them? I mean, did the rest of us get to see? You know. But yeah, I had fun with those toys. I really did. I got some bigger toys, but those are going to have to be recorded videos because those are going to be on 16 by 20 canvases. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to put any black or white into a cup yet. And I'm going to put see, unicorn fart. I had a green unicorn fart coming out of my plastic bag, which I had, oh, there we go. Now I'm only going to put about 1 ounce of each color, so I don't need that much. of the green. That was the Imperial Jade. These are all Eye Candy custom pigments. And don't forget, if you want to try them, go down into the description. I have how do I stay motivated? I don't art every day. Thanks to my primary doctor needing me to go see some specialists, I had a couple appointments this week. I still got to go pick up that stupid prescription he put down there at the pharmacy for me. And then I got 3 more between now and Thanksgiving with specialists. Okay, that was the Sibafu. Sorry. It is blown out. Look, fairies. Oh, yes, they do. This is Sibafu green. I will bring it up and show it to you. I'm looking at my greens. I wanted to try, where's that one at? I wanted to try this one. It's called Green Onion. I thought that with a name like that, I gotta try it. Green Onion. Evelyn, you can always just post it under your name. You don't need to have a channel. And hello, Patricia. Okay, this is kind of like olive green, it looks like. Well, it says green onion. Okay, let me put that there so I keep track of which ones I've done. Okay, I'm gonna put in some very, very bright green tea. That's what this one is, green tea. It's pretty bright. Well, if nothing else, Evelyn, if you can put pictures up in one of the groups that we're in together, and then I can tell people where it's at. I mean, I know we're in ATD together, and you can put up acrylics. I'm going to start with just these 4 for now. Okay. Okay, that's mixed now. Now I put the powder in first to put the resin on top of it, because when you start, if you put the resin in first and put the powder on top of it, you get little poofs of color back in your face. And I call those unicorn farts, because if a unicorn could fart, that's what color it would be. Isn't that terrible? I am picking on unicorns. Okay. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Okay, this one is the Imperial Jade. Let me get it mixed in. Because the resin went on top of the powder, you really, really got to scrape the bottom so it doesn't stick to it. And when you're mixing your pigments in, you also want to scrape around the side just to make sure none's stuck there too. You want to mix it in really good, period, because you don't want it to oh, that is so blown out. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. That is just so blown out. Let me take it down 1 notch. And then you guys can tell me when I take it down 1 notch if it's too dark, but I don't think it will be. I'm at camera control. There we go. Okay. Is that too dark? Oh, shoot. Come on. Okay, is that too dark? Elisa! Hey, girl. Hi, Tater. Tater good boy, huh? Is Tater good boy? Okay, this is the Imperial Jade, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now I'm going to mix up this one, which is the Sibufu. Okay, now wait a minute. No, that is the Imperial Jade. This is the Sibufu Green. Yes, I am, Carol. Well, I had spaghetti today, but I had a whole bunch of leftovers from a turkey dinner, so no, I didn't have Thanksgiving early. I just got a couple of turkey dinners, so I had turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and green beans with bacon in it. My even when he's getting into mischief, ah, that poor little guy. Okay, this is the Sibufu Green. Still looks a little blown out, but if I take it down, see, I'm wondering if it's because I got a dark matte under. Oh, green onions next. If I got the dark matte over here, maybe I should do the brown paper like I used to. But this is a silicone matte. Oh, you can't. Well, yeah, here we go. This is a silicone matte because I was going through a lot of paper covering my trays. Yep, everything is better with bacon, Gina. I did get good results from my lab work, except for my potassium level, and I have no idea, because if I start eating a lot of bananas, I'll end up raising my sugar again. And I got my sugar down to where I don't have to put that stupid thing in my finger and prick my finger every day. I hate that. That hurts after a while. Your fingertips start to really hurt. Okay, and this one is green tea. Oh, I love this. This one is so pretty. I know it almost looks like a, let me see. Nope. There we go. In the cup you can see it better. Oh, Tater actually stalks Zoe. I hope Zoe bats his nose. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this dark in the outer edges. And I did learn, I wish I could remember who I saw do this. It was either Tish or Creations by Baby Doll, where you kind of open this up to get your, you kind of pull this apart wherever there's a tight space for the resin to get in there. Okay. So let's see. And these have got these little indentations in them. And that's what I'm going to do if they turn out looking good enough to warrant doing that. Oh, shoot. It's almost going over the edge. Okay. If these turn out good enough, I am going to do something to them tomorrow. I mean, that wasn't my idea, but I saw Nat Time Creations Tish do this because she likes using these molds with the little indentations. Okay, let me try this green in there. Oh, yes, Carol. I'm not bored because, and I'm not that lonely. I've got you guys I talk to twice a week. This is why I love doing lives. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of adding another live on Thursdays to do alcohol inks. So I haven't made up my mind yet because people are loving my my alcohol ink mugs. So I thought, well, why not? I can start doing some mugs, because I have been, between doctor's appointments and other real life stuff, I have been very lax on doing a members only video, which, Carol, that's for you too. So I was thinking, why don't I just, let me get a baby wipe out. Why don't I just offer a bigger thing to you guys? You know, give you a choice of what you want. Okay, let's see. I want to put a little bit more of this. I want it a little bit deeper than that. Well, if I don't make it deep enough, I can always put some clear in it tomorrow. But I do kind of want to pop these out of their mold. And this is what I talked about, where you kind of pull this apart where the stem is at, so the resin kind of seeps in there. Let me see how this looks. The true test is going to be when I unmold them tomorrow. And I am going to do that on Artapalooza. And if they look good enough, I will do something to them that I saw Nap Time Creations do to some of hers. No, it's not the, if anybody saw it, it's not the dish soap and spray paint thing. It is going to be the something that I'm going to do where these ridges are at on the front, or what's supposed to be the front. Okay, let me get that guy open. Seep, seep, go down, 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 down. Okay. I do want to try something in one of them, the same way that we do the 3D resin flowers in the round coasters. I am going to fill one of them up. I think I'll do this one. I'm going to fill this one up with clear. And I'm going to try to do the lines with the green like they do with the white. Can't guarantee it's going to work because these are micas, and micas don't seem to sink good enough. If I missed any questions, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to keep this going. I'll look up at the chat in a minute. Okay. This needs a little bit more. Right into that little corner. Okay, I'm going to heat that one up. Let's see. Did I miss any questions? Okay, I'm going to get rid of the air bubbles in this one real quick. And the other ones too. You don't want to use a torch on these. This is my heat gun. It's on low fan. And it's on pretty low temperature. I'm just going over it, getting rid of the air bubbles in there. Okay, let's see which. I'm debating now. I guess I'll try this one. So when I do the 3D resin flowers with the white, I usually do it from a cup. I've given up on the piping bag thing. I do it and I pinch it so it comes out very slowly. I don't know how it's going to look, but we will find out tomorrow night when I demold them on Artapalooza. I am just basically tracing over what looks like those lines down there. Here we go. Can't guarantee what it's going to do. Oh, shoot. Gotta be careful with them too once you get resin in them, because they bend and you don't want to pick it up and have it all spill out. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, hi, woodworking gal. I saw you over at Fiona's, didn't I? Either at Fiona's or at Christine's. I can't remember now. I know I saw you at somebody's live. Okay, and I may have to mix up some more color. Let me just put some more of this light in here. Now I'm going to drag a small toothpick through this, the blunt end, but you also don't want to go straight down to the bottom because you don't want to scratch your mold. I'm just going in here, dragging the lighter green, which was the green tea. I had to look for a minute. I don't know if that's going to go all the way to the bottom, because these with those lines, you're going to have to make the bottom of them the front. That's just a fact. Okay, I got bubbles. I swear, if my boyfriend was still alive, he'd love you, woodworking gal. He was a woodworker too. Okay. Trying to get rid of the bubbles. Tiny bubbles. And they are tiny. I'm keeping an eye on the clock too. Yep, thank you, Cheryl. I had to lean forward to see who typed that. Okay. Let me see if I can pour this in here. Ah, it's not so easy to keep that open. Trying to fill up the stems with the last of this really dark stuff, the green onion. Because I want to just, I dripped right into that, and I know that's what he said. There we go. Got rid of most of it. Hey, nobody knows that that happened, okay? Nobody knows. Oh, nobody could see it because I was blocking it in the light. Sorry. I dripped this green onion right in there, and I was digging it out with the toothpick. I'm just trying to fill in this right here. This is not easy to get to pour in that little teeny tiny space. Okay, then you open it to let it settle down to the bottom. This one could use a little bit more. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Max Arcade. Is that you, Trey? If not, hello, Mac, but, is that Trey or is that Mac? And did I say hi to Catherine? Hi, Catherine. I couldn't remember. Okay. I haven't used any of, well, I haven't used any of this light green yet. So, this is the Cibofu green. I'm just putting it around. I'm going to add more color here in a minute. I might as well just put the rest of it in here. Okay. And hello, Brian! That's always a good thing when you get home and you're off work. Okay, I don't think I need any more in those, but I'm going to put a little bit more right there. Well, this could use a little bit more too. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Artapalooza, over on the Artist Haven channel, I will unmold these little guys. And see how they turned out. Okay, I'm just going to put the last of this green in here. See, I don't know how much these molds hold. Usually a manufacturer will put that in their description. Oh. I'm just putting the green now wherever. I'm not really trying to make a design. There we go. And I probably will just top them off with clear. Oh, Gina, you are. You're a very inspirational person. Okay. Yep, you told her, Cheryl. Look in the mirror, Gina. Okay, what color? That was the Cibofu green. Okay, I'm going to have to mix a little bit more of that up. I can see I got 20 minutes. Unicorn farts all over my silicone mat. Oh well. Okay, let me add a little bit more clear to that. Did I miss any questions? Yeah, it's called, okay, let me see if I can bring it up without it blowing out. Yep, there you go. Sibafu. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. And then I had Imperial Jade, green onion, and green tea. Okay. And now this is because I got a sweatshirt on, Elisa. Oh. I got a sweatshirt on because it's cold outside, people. Okay. Oh, let me scrape it off the side, scrape it off the stick. Okay, let me put some of this. Oh, I may need more. I don't know yet. I may have enough. There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, so did you, I don't know if there's a link yet. Cheryl or Elisa, were you guys able to put a link to Artapalooza tomorrow night? I thought I would just finish them. Oh, oh my God. I didn't even think of that, Brian. Brian's a happy camper. Brian loves his green, especially his annoying green that is what Christina named one of her colors. Okay. I could use a little bit more. I don't know how this is going to work, but I want to fill this up, so I'm going to put a little bit of clear on each one of these just to bring all the resin up to the top. Maybe I'll send you one, Brian. Or better yet, maybe I'll bring you one. Maybe I'll do a road trip. You're only like 2 hours away from me. And I know your address now. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm joking. I'm not no stalker. I'm probably old enough to be your mom anyway. Okay, let me fill this one in, and then I'm going to pop air bubbles and then say goodnight so we can go over to Tish's. Well, so I can clean up my, I don't know what this is going to do to that green I put in there, but I want to fill this one up just a little bit more. I didn't read the chat, but I'm sure Brian's saying something about me coming up for a road trip. Oh, okay. Let me see. Cheryl, it's... Oh, no, it's not. I could have sworn to God I saw a link on YouTube somewhere for that. Oh, that's okay. Go to her live later in about 15 minutes. And bookmark or subscribe, better yet, to her channel if you haven't already. Okay. I got a little bit left, but this is the cheap resin, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm going to pop. No, that's okay, Cheryl. That's okay. Don't worry about the link. Just go over to the Artist Haven if you haven't already subscribed, like a couple people here that I know don't know the Artist Haven, like Woodworking Gal and Brian. Do you go over there? I don't know if I've ever seen you go over there or not. I'm just popping the air bubbles. Now, tomorrow night, I will unmold these guys, and then what I will do, I will unmold them on tomorrow night's Artapalooza, and then I will also have the other mold done, so I can put. I might trim it and just fill it with some resin tonight. Not greens, because they're not leaves, but I'm going to leave these guys just where they're at. Artist Haven, Haven. You know, if you go to my page, if you go to my home page on my channel, she's in the list off to the left if you're on a computer. I don't know if you can see that list. Or go over to the tab that says channels. Okay, so thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I hope that you learned something. I knew I wouldn't be able to unmold them tonight, so it's going to be a test if they are, you know, it's going to be tomorrow night before I know if they're good enough or not. And I mean, I'll leave the link up, okay, for those of you that are watching the replay and don't come to the Artist Haven Artapalooza tomorrow night. I will leave the link up. Some, you know, I may not like them, you might like them, so we'll see. We'll see how that looks. Let me see. I'm trying to get all this over. See, this mica's not falling like those, like Casting Craft paste does. Well, we'll see how they look tomorrow, I guess. So, thanks for coming out. All the colors that I used, I'll have to fix the list because I didn't use the black and white and I added 2 others. So, I will fix the list down there as soon as I sign off. And you guys have a great evening. 11 minutes we got to get over to Tish's and see what she's testing tonight. So, thank you for coming out. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to hit the little bell for the notifications so you'll be notified when I put up new videos or when I go live, because I do go live twice a week. I love the resin right out of you guys. Y'all are awesome. You know that? You all are awesome. And all I can say is, bye for now.